Did you know that in Toy Story, yes, I'm going to imitate that one guy, when Buzz says,
"My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets."
This might have been a little joke by the animators, because while animating Toy Story, since it was one of the first 3D animated movies ever made, there were a lot of glitches because of the new software. And one of these glitches caused Buzz's eyes to literally hang from his chin, and they were actually out of his eye sockets. Did you guys notice this in glitch text? Miko's haircut heavily resembles an Inkling from Splatoon. She even has similar spots and color. Did you guys notice this in Stranger Things? The reason Vecna could never kill Will while he was in the Upside Down is because he was singing his favorite song.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble.
Did you guys know this about Back to the Future? The creators of the movie were afraid that Ronald Reagan would get offended by the joke they made about him, but he actually loved it.
Reagan loved the movie. We heard from the White House that when he ran the movie in the White House, he made the projection stop the movie at the reference to who's president of the United States, and watch it again. He was laughing so hard he missed some of the dialogue.
As they said in the film, Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Did you guys know this about Back to the Future? The time machine was originally supposed to be a refrigerator, but the directors were afraid that kids would start emptying their own refrigerators and hopping inside of them, so they decided to change it to a car. Did you guys know this about Back to the Future? In 2015, Universal made a short film featuring Doc Brown that explained why we didn't get hoverboards or any of that futuristic stuff in 2015. In the short film, Doc Brown explains that stuff like hoverboards and Mr. Fusion cause great disasters in the future. So Doc Brown goes back in time to make sure that none of these inventions were ever created. The name of the short film is Doc Brown Saves the World, and you can watch it on a Back to the Future trilogy DVD. Did you guys know this about Back to the Future? Universal Studios made 3 different DeLoreans in the making of the movie. They had one DeLorean called the A car, which was used for close-up shots, the B car that was used in scenes where they had to drive, and finally the C car that was used for shots that were inside the car. Did you guys know this about Back to the Future? Crispin Glover, the actor who played George McFly, wanted a lot of money to return for part 2. The first movie was a huge success, and Crispin Glover knew that he could get a lot of money for a sequel. But because he was asking for so much money, they decided to just kill off George McFly instead. Did you guys notice this in Cobra Kai? Thomas Ian Griffith, the actor who played Terry Silver, came out of retirement for Cobra Kai. Did you guys know this about Cobra Kai? Thomas Ian Griffith, the actor who plays Terry Silver, is only 60 years old in real life, so he's not actually old enough to be a Vietnam War veteran, but he does a really good job at playing one. Who is the strongest character in Cobra Kai? You might think it's Terry Silver or Chozen, but it's actually Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi was much stronger than Sato, who taught Chozen, and he beat Terry Silver, John Kreese, and Mike Barnes in a 1v3. If Mr. Miyagi was still alive, the show would be over in one episode. Did you guys know this about Rocky Balboa? Sylvester Stallone himself tried to get Rocky Balboa made for years, but the studios kept rejecting him. Eventually, Stallone did convince the studio to make a Rocky 6, and it all worked out. I guess it ain't over till it's over. Did you guys notice this in Gravity Falls? The reason Grunkle Stan makes so much money but decides never to spend any of it is because he's always putting that money towards the portal. Did you guys notice this in Gravity Falls? Bill Cipher tricks every member of the Pines family except for Grunkle Stan. This is because you can't out-con a con man. Did you guys know this about The Mask? His original catchphrase was supposed to be snazzy, but Jim Carrey ended up improvising it into smoking. Did you guys know this about SpongeBob? Tom Kenny and Jill Taylor, the actors who play SpongeBob and Karen, are actually married in real life.